What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Cooking with Fandoms Anonymous. We're doing something a little different in the year 2018. Now, if you check the playlist, we did a 7-Up cake a while back, and I said, well, why not turn this into a series? Why not turn this into a segment? Why not do something different other than just talking about your comic books, movies, all that type of stuff? I love to cook. I love to cook. I love to cook. So today, we are making my famous Crockpot Spaghetti. Everything goes in the crock pot. Now, normally I have my onions and my bell peppers and stuff I add to it, but I don't have any of that on hand. But it's still fine. It's still going to be good. We're still going to rock it out. We're still going to eat good. So I'm going to start off with what I got. I got 2 cans of spaghetti sauce. Hunt's. I like Hunt's. I also like Del Monte, but they went up on Del Monte. So I got a can of tomato paste for thickening. I got a can of diced tomatoes, green chilies. I got a box of penne rigate. I love penne pasta. I got some seasonings we're going to use here today. I got cayenne and basil and lemon pepper. Italian seasonings. Not Italian seasoning. I ran out of Italian seasoning, but I opened up some packs of crushed red pepper and decided to use this bottle for it. So got to be innovative around here. I got some minced onion, take place of the onion, and my favorite, garlic powder. Yeah, I love garlic powder. We got 2 things of ground beef we're going to be using. That's going to be getting cooked up and being put in there as well. So let's go ahead and get started with the sauce. Alright, so this is what people can call, like one of those dump recipes where everything goes in there. I never thought to call it that, but you might as well call it what it is. So, got my can opener. I'm going to go ahead and quickly open it up. Open up these 2 cans of sauce. Now, I'm old school. I learned this stuff from my mom. You making spaghetti, you don't just pour the stuff in there and, go ahead and throw the can in the trash. You use every last bit of sauce in that can. Every last bit of sauce. Every last bit of sauce. Now what we also want to do is put our crock pot, I'm going to go ahead and put it on high because we want that tomato paste to go ahead and get, dissolved in there or whatnot. So I'm going to just run a little water in this can real quick. Over here in this good old sink. Always want to go along the sides. You want to make sure you get everything off the wall of that can. Because that sauce, you paid for it, might well use it. Makes sense to me? Alright, so I poured it in the other one. And we got the last of the sauce. And we'll go ahead and turn the water off. So I got my crock pot. It's on. Getting warm or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and open up these chilies. One thing I do with these chilies, because there's a lot of juice on it, I always take the time, just take a little bit of the juice and pour it in the sauce. That's enough. Everything else, drain it off because it's a lot of juice. You don't want your sauce to be all watery and whatnot. So we're just gonna put those right on in there. Now, honestly and truthfully, if you want to stir it, you can. I honestly don't. I don't honestly stir it until after it's set for a while or until I'm ready to do the meat. A lot of the times I don't stir it. I don't stir it then either because you want everything to sit, get to know each other, and move on. All right, so we got our tomato paste right now. Get you a good wide spoon so you can get all of it out. All of it out. All of it. All of it. Some stuff you ain't gonna be able to get out, but the majority, get it on out of there. Alright? Want that can to feel like. Now I'm a firm believer of the new joke on Facebook that when you are measuring stuff, we don't measure stuff with precise measurements. We measure enough until the ancestors tell us that's enough. That's how I measure stuff. So I'm gonna just shake a few of these red pepper flakes. Shout out to Pizza Hut for these red pepper flakes. You know how you order pizza and you have packs of red pepper flakes left. So big shout out to Pizza Hut. Garlic powder. Y'all, I'm heavy-handed with garlic powder because it's the best alternative than to using salt. So, and it's good flavor. And the ancestor said stop. Okay. The ancestor said stop. We're gonna keep moving. Alright, minced onion. I like minced onion. It does give off a very good flavor. So we're gonna get some of that in there real quick. Y'all notice? I love Great Value. Great Value is the best thing that ever happened because it is a great value. Some of their products is better than the name brand stuff. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Lemon pepper. I love lemon pepper. A lot of people like lemon pepper on their wings and stuff like that. I just love lemon pepper. Oh, this already smelling good. And lemon pepper in and out. I used to always think the people was lying on TV when they be like, oh yeah, already smelling good. Already smelling good. Actually, I already do smell good. Now this is some basil. I want a lot of basil. I do. You don't have to use a lot of basil. And like I said, if you have a special way you like to season spaghetti, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it your little way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Alright, so just a little pinches of cayenne. Give it a little taste. You know what I'm saying? A little taste. A little taste. Alright, so that sauce is done. I'm gonna go ahead and put a lid on this. And we're gonna let it sit. Now we're gonna go ahead and cook up the ground beef. Alright y'all, now we got our ground beef. It is in the pan. I opened up my 2 things of ground beef. I put it in there. Now, let me tell you one thing I did not do. I did not put oil in this ground beef or in the pan. Now, some people oil the pan first. I did not do that. We want to stay away from a lot of oil. There's already oil in the meat, so you don't want to add extra oil to sit in the meat. If you look in the pan, I already got oil coming out of the meat. Now, I am a stickler for draining your meat. Do not automatically put this meat in here and cook it and then automatically put it in the spaghetti, because you're gonna add all of that grease, all of that stuff in your spaghetti. You don't want that. So please drain the meat. Now, what I like to do with this, I like to let it sit. I'm gonna turn it down for a little bit. I don't like to just go automatically go and chopping and chopping and chopping and chopping and chopping, because you'll be doing that all day. So I'm gonna just put a little seasoning on it real quick. Let's see here. I'm gonna do a little minced onions. Throw them in there. Alright. Gonna do my favorite garlic powder, because you want your meat to have a flavor as well. Alright. And of course some lemon pepper. Got that in there good. And I'm gonna leave it like that. So we're just gonna let this sit. We're gonna let it cook up, and once it gets ready to get good and going, we'll take the top off of it and go ahead and ground it till we get that consistency. Next, let's go ahead and prepare the water for our noodles. All right, y'all, so we got the water boiling for these noodles. 1 or 2 very important things we have to do. Always make sure your water is already fully boiling. Don't put the water on the stove and just throw the noodles in there. You know, it's gonna be sitting. So we're gonna pour a little olive oil. Just a little bit. Just enough. What this does is it adds some texture to the water. It keeps your noodles from sticking. Now, one thing I know from watching so many cooking shows is to always, when you're doing pasta, have your water salted. So we're using sea salt. It's a little bit better than regular table salt. So we're gonna salt the water up. That's definitely enough. And a little bit more. Alright. We're gonna put that back up. Now, we can add our noodles. Now, your noodles always depend on you, your texture. I like mine a little al dente, kind of like how they do at Olive Garden. I missed the all you can eat pasta this year. I missed it. I don't know why. I just missed it. So, got me some good old penne rigate. And we're just gonna go ahead and add this in. All right. As you can see, it's kind of sitting. Just want to stir. Don't just drop it in there and leave it. Stir it up a little bit. So this, of course, it's gonna sink right to the bottom. And it's gonna start reboiling in just a minute. Don't worry. It's gonna start reboiling. So that's about it with that, man. We're gonna let this pasta boil. And after that, we're going to add everything together. See, it's already back to boiling up. We add everything together in just a second. Alright everybody, as you can see, we let that meat sit for a second and it already started to brown, and you can see what I'm talking about with the oil here. So we're just going to go through it now and kind of separate it up. You know, you want to mash it all down. You want it to get ground, because it's ground beef, so grind it. And you just want to, you know, get it down to that good texture. You know, you would have been all day just mashing and mashing and mashing. Well, you can put the top on it, keep that heat in there, and just let it cook on its own, and then do the work later. It saves a lot of time, and it, you know, saves energy too. You could be doing something else, just letting it sit, letting it get to cook up or whatever. So you can see it's coming together pretty good. You can put it on a high temperature. Mine is between 7 and 8. It's cooking up real nice. Remember what I said. Please drain the meat. Do not take this right here and put it directly in the spaghetti. That's nasty. It's nasty. Don't do it. Please don't. Drop a little salt on the stove here. Put it back up in there. Alright, so you see that? It's going pretty good. It's getting pretty brown. Once you get all of the pink out and get it ground up to that texture you want, just make sure you take it to the sink. You get a strainer, strain it out, and then you add it to your sauce. And we'll do that in just a second. Alright everybody, we at the end. We are at the end. You can go ahead and add this meat in. It's been washed and drained. Alright. Now we can go ahead and stir it up. Oh yeah, so that sauce we had sitting on high. Alright. Now this isn't going to be eaten tonight. This is tomorrow's dinner. We got it all prepared. We got our noodles. They've finally been cooked. We're going to add those. Now we're going to fold in what we added already. Alright. Get that going. Alright. Add in the rest. And there y'all have it, man. Good old Crockpot Spaghetti. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. We hope to see you guys in another episode of Cooking with Fandoms Anonymous. If you got any recipes you might want us to try, or stuff you might have heard of before we might can do, let us know. That's what the comment section is for. We'll see you guys later. Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll see you guys later.